Alright, it's time for the Blue Emu Maximum Strength Move of the Race. Time for some short track beating and banging as the Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief 500 at Martinsville was ready to resume on a beautiful Sunday afternoon after only 42 laps were completed on Saturday night. But even after the conclusion of 500 laps, we had a tie for who should receive the Maximum Strength Move of the Race. So let's talk about both of our contenders. First up is Kevin Harvick and the number 4 team. Harvick dropped down the running order once that race resumed on Sunday, and he almost went a lap down by the end of stage 1. He finished 20th. By the end of stage 2, he did improve up to 15th. But Rodney Childress and that number 4 team weren't ready to give up. They kept adjusting on their race car, and Kevin Harvick did a mighty fine job of avoiding the carnage around him as he made his way up into the top 10 and stayed there as the night would fall. They would go on to finish 9th. That's Harvick's 3rd top 10 finish in a row at the Martinsville Paperclip. Next up is Martin Truex Jr. and the number 19 team. Truex looked very competitive all day long, finishing 3rd at the end of stage 1 and 2. And when the leaders made their final pit stops, that number 19 team ripped off one lightning fast pit stop, taking Martin Truex Jr. from 3rd to 1st. And yeah, Denny Hamlin would pass Martin Truex Jr. after the restart, but that pit stop was a statement from the 19 team that it was go time. And Truex, and he just ran Hamlin down 26 laps later and passed him for the lead, claiming his 3rd victory at Martinsville. In the end, there is no tiebreaker for this award. So, to the entire number 4 Stewart Haas Racing team and the entire number 19 Joe Gibbs Racing team, you all get the Blue Emu Maximum Strength Move of the Race. Congratulations. The fans have spoken, and it's really hard for me to deny either of these teams the recognition they deserve for their efforts on Sunday. Now is this week's Blue Emu Maximum Strength Move of the Race. For more maximum strength relief of your tired muscles and joints, try Blue Emu Maximum Strength Pain Relief. It works fast and you won't stink.